vibes. Yeah. Las Vegas counting thousands.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes.
Oh yeah, good morning.
Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Time to party like we just won the lotto. Smoking on that good kush. Jackpot celebrate till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside. I used to pull up in that hoop ride. Yeah. You should see the cars outside. Red carpet pulling up at the venue. Champagne on the menu. Spread love, you don't want no issue. Yeah, Icy got the diamonds in the crystals. That's what the VIP list do. That's what the VIP list do. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects.
That's the champagne niggas. That's the champagne niggas. We the good vibe niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not even needed no more. They can go home. It's our turn.
La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Place to the bar, my dream trip is white. Drip so crazy, ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money, I'm Max B wavy. All white everything, Dolce and Gabbana. My chick so crazy, my whip so crazy. Pull up with my baby, flight to LA. The smoke on Marathon, yeah that OG. Flight to Jamaica, then shoot off to Haiti. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes.
Good morning. C23. Pack your shit. Hey Thomas, let's go. Yo, what's up?
They let me out this bitch, now I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living wild, that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Brody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling the shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, ragged riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get clapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. ain't even a score. Lisa Pina posts a young boy ain't breathing no more. Yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, y'all niggas be good. Work.
God damn, Kai. Whew. Good morning to everybody, man. Good morning. Start off by saying good morning to everybody, man. Allah's blessed us. We woke up this morning, man. Everybody, if you got that homosexual in that house, get him up, get him up, get him up. Tell him he gotta go. It's Wednesday. It's gonna be a nice day. Bus stop's clean. You know what I'm saying? They cleared out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that helped me clean it this morning. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate you. You understand what I'm saying? Because how I look at it is, like I explained to them, when we was kids, man, that's never happened. You understand what I'm saying? And they all agreed. You know what I'm saying? This never happened. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank them. You know what I mean? All right. I want to shout out to my big brother Joe Lee Z over at Fit First and foremost, and all my Fit First workers over there working. You know what I'm saying? All gas, no brakes. You know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't went over there and got that No Longer Trap podcast FUPA package, you playing. You really playing. You see what he's doing over there? Do you see what is going on over there? Real shit going on over there. So I'm gonna get right into the topic. All right, I gotta start with these kids. I gotta start with them kids, man. If your child was downtown fighting yesterday, I'm talking to you right now. If your son, if your daughter was downtown creating chaos, almost getting shot, I'm talking to you. All right. First and foremost, right? If them cops would have shot one of them kids, right? We'd be out here right now on these streets wanting this cop's whole head off. We be wanting this cop's whole head off. And all this cop did was respond to a bunch of kids sitting there fighting, throwing rocks, bottles. Parents, I'm going to say this, my opinion. If you don't control your teenager can end up in a coffin or in a prison cell for the rest of their lives. Right from downtown Providence, right from downtown Kennedy Plaza. And I know y'all are like, how is my kid, 15 years old, gonna end up in the rest of his life in prison? What are you talking about? They're downtown, there's a fight. All right, I'm gonna break it down for you. A simple fight. Your son goes down there or daughter goes down there, causes a big melee riot, right? Where her or his fight started this, right? But during this fight, somebody was stabbed and killed. Somebody was shot because somebody decided in the crowd to pull out a gun, right? Or on the way down there, the cop hit somebody trying to get to the code. Or when the cop gets there, somebody tries to grab the cop's gun and somebody gets shot and killed. Can I tell you who they're blaming for that? Can I tell you who they're blaming for that? I need y'all to know because some of these kids, they don't know. Good morning, Benny.
I had a question which intertwined with what you're saying, so I gotta ask it right now, and this goes out to everybody. If your kids are down there, or your nephews, or your kids' friends are down there, and the cop tells them to stop and they don't listen, what do you expect the cops to do to handle the situation?
That's a great question. That's why I love you, Benny, because I wanted to get into that. Now, thank you, Benny. I appreciate you.
You are welcome, man. And I'm out. I'm back at work. But yes, I want to know what people expect somebody to do that's in authority when you don't listen.
Okay, that's a beautiful question, and I was going to get into that, and I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for my answer, but I don't. But this is the realest answer I could give you. All right, thank you, Benny.
All right, man. Love you, man.
So me, right? Yo, this is why I love Benny, man. Yo, that question that was in my head, and I was sitting there and I was trying to come up with the words to say this, but the only words I can come up with is this. Man, these officers are there to do their jobs, man. When they get down there to do their jobs, man, if these kids are not responding to the authority, what are these authority to do? Can I just say this? If you go down to a situation, I'm a cop, and I go, hey, can everybody stop? Stop. And the kids don't stop. They are jumping somebody. They could be possibly stabbing somebody, killing somebody, but they're not responding to me. What do I do next? The cops have to get physical. How much physical? That's where we teeter-tot with my line. These are children. So how much physical? That depends on the officer and he knows how far to go with these children. The officer don't just come and start knocking out kids. No, that's not how you respond to it. That's not how you respond to it. You go, you grab the kids, you put the handcuffs on the kids. Once the kids start seeing you put handcuffs on them, they're going to stop. If you gotta get a little rough, put the kid on the ground or up against the car. These kids are 100 pounds. Some of them are strong. Now, you parents know. Some of these kids are strong. You just can't grab these kids. So the officer has to use his strength. Man, I tried to restrain a kid one day, man. I had to use my strength. I don't want to hear tap. No! If I release him any much, he's going to hurt me or somebody else. And I need parents to understand that. Instead of coming going, oh my God, the cops, they done had my son all yoked up. Yes, your son was uncontrollable. Your son was uncontrollable. Can we agree on that? Your son or your daughter was uncontrollable. I'm here to do my job. I'm trying to protect it. My job is to protect and serve. So if your job is to protect and serve, I got to make sure all of these kids are safe. Your kid is disrupting that. So I'm trying to neutralize your child so your child does not harm anybody. And during that process of neutralizing your child, I had to get physical. I had to use my strength. Did I beat your child? Did I choke your child out? Did I stomp his neck into the ground, her neck? No. That's unacceptable for a child. Especially it's unacceptable for anybody. But for a child, it's really unacceptable. And I'm not saying And there are some officers that do that. But there are some officers that know the law and that know that they're not going to go down there and harm no child. That's why see, let me tell you something. And this is being real. Yesterday when that happened, right, there was a lot of officers that was nervous. And meaning, when I mean nervous, I mean nervous as in they didn't know how to handle children because they don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want to be on the news, people saying they hurt children, or they're here to do a job, but now they're down there, they're like, you can see it in their eyes. They're like, all right, they want to get physical, but they know that everybody's recording. They don't want to be that officer that's on Channel 12 that they're saying, Officer such and such, look at Officer such and such choking a child. Look at Officer such and such slamming a child on the ground. They don't want to be that officer. So now, this is what we're doing, parents. We're making the officers depreciate from doing their jobs. If we be honest. If we be real. Because the officer coming down there, he's not nervous of his life, he's nervous of his career, his image. Just trying to uphold the law. That's how I see it. I'm just saying, that's how I see it. I'm looking in the officer's eyes. I'm watching the videos, I'm looking in the officer's eyes where I see that they're teeter-totting. You know why they're teeter-totting? Common sense. They don't want to be on Channel 12. They don't want to be on Channel 12. They don't want to be on Channel 12, Channel 6. They don't want to be on there. So now this is, I go back to the parents. This is where now, right, we got to start today. Before them children leave this, if they left already, text them. If they haven't left, you have that conversation with them this morning. I don't want you downtown acting crazy. Because something serious could happen down there. You can get a rookie cop, end up accidentally shooting you. You could end up getting stabbed. You could end up getting trampled. You know what I'm saying? There's some, you see the little kids, not the little children that are down there. Now, when I say little children, I mean a 14-year-old kid that looks like he's 7. Or them little kids that are down there. Yes, Benny?
So, hey, Trap, I got to chime in because this is what I've been talking about as well. Never mind teaching our kids how to not fight and be bullies. That's huge. We already know that. We actually have to teach our kids not to stand around and watch these things.
Yes. I'm getting into that. Yes, Betty. The video recorders.
Yeah, teach them how to go home. Because once people go home, just like us, if we didn't have an audience, me and my boy wrestling stopped. We didn't wrestle. We wanted to show off. So we got to teach our kids to go home. Put the phones away and go home.
Go home.
Y'all handle that yourselves.
And it's Benny, and I say this, Benny, and I got it right here when I'm talking about. All right, now, parents, we have to tell our teachers. See, this is how people get hurt, Benny. Now, when people start shooting, you know what people do? Everybody's starting to look and see who's shooting. Instead of getting down on the ground or getting the cover, everybody's always pulling out their phones and no. When people start fighting and stuff, you kids, instead of rallying to the fight, you just need to get on them buses and go home. It's time to leave. You just can't be pulling out your phones and sitting there because something serious could happen. You see all the kids going to the fight.
You're right. I seen it. When I seen the video, I said, wait a minute. The fight happened, but why is there more kids after the fact? Oh.
Yes.
Come on, man. Y'all got to go home.
You got to go home. You cannot be sitting there going towards the action.
Listen, Try, if I lived in Southside and the East Providence bus came and it was right there, that's where I'm going. I got to get up out of there. I'll get home from such and such, but I'm getting away from this mess.
Facts. Hey, Benny, see what the kids are not understanding, right, Benny, is they're trying to record this action and trying to go all of this action. They don't know that they could be a part of the action that fast.
Yes, they can.
Know what I'm saying?
They can. And don't forget, if something happened to Trap and you got that video and whatnot, and something happened, somebody gets hurt, and you was within earshot.
Now you're a witness.
They ask you, how come you didn't do nothing? You can get charged too, like, you really let him get stumped out and didn't intervene?
That's why I hate when I see parents always pulling out their phones recording kids fighting and stuff.
That's why I said that time when I rode down Broad Street and some lady in a few cars, I put it on my page too, and I noticed that video never was uploaded.
Hey, Benny, hold on once. Benny, I gotta let you go. This is my manager.
All right, man, all right.
Okay, I got Nuke Gordy live in.
I'm pulling up. I was just making sure you was live, bro. Make sure you're doing your job. I couldn't see you live.
Okay. He's live. Hey, Noop, did you see what's going on downtown?
No, I didn't get too much about it. What happened?
All right, so the kids downtown started a riot yesterday.
Oh, shit.
They locked the whole downtown up. A lot of things transpired, Noop.
Oh, God.
When you pull up, I'm going to discuss it. All right?
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
All right. So, what Benny was saying was so on point, because that's what I was trying to talk about as far as everybody recording and going towards the action. Parents, we have to tell our kids, once something starts, you have to get on these buses and go right. Don't that hanging out down KP? No, all that stuff that's going down there, stop letting our kids hang out down there. That's not a hangout anymore. When I was younger, it used to be the hangout. It used to be the hangout after school. We used to stay down there for an hour after school. Everybody get to see everybody from all the schools. We get to meet up with my partner from Hope, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Whatever school you went to. That's what that was for, you know what I'm saying? Now, my next question is this, to the school department. Last year, if I recall right, you was releasing schools different. You would release Hope at one time, Central at one time, Classical at one time. You would release them so they all wouldn't end up downtown at one time. Now, from my understanding, I'm not saying that I'm 100% sure. The schools are all getting out at the same time now. And that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. If the schools are all getting out at the same time, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem because the kids are all going down there at one time. It's flooding the buses. The bus drivers is going through hell. You're letting all of these kids out at one time. The bus drivers are going through hell. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say it here first. I think they need to start getting a bus monitor on some of these city buses. Security is something on these city buses. Make sure these young boys ain't fighting, ain't carrying a gun, ain't bringing knives on these buses. I'm telling you something's going to happen on one of these school buses with one of our children. We have to tackle this now, and I don't know who do we got to talk to about this, but we need security on these buses. Let's talk about it. We need security on these buses because I want to tell y'all this. What happens, right, if two big teenagers, right, and two other big teenagers start fighting on a bus? Do you think these other little teenage kids are going to break this fight up? Somebody's going to get beat. These kids don't know their strength. What if these kids slam one and break their neck or something? We need somebody to be there to break these fights up. These kids are taking their wars to the bus. There's no authority on the bus but the bus driver, and he has to concentrate on the road. Come on now. It's becoming a problem now. Before, when I was growing up, we waited till we got downtown. Or we waited till we got to our destination and banged off. We wouldn't bang off on no bus. We're scared the bus might... What happens, right? If a riot like that happened on the bus while the bus driver is driving, and the fight comes all up while he's driving, and he crashes. Are we thinking like that? I want to talk to Mayor Smiley. I want to talk to the commissioner. I want to ask them, are we thinking like this? Is anybody thinking like this? Because I'm thinking like this. I'm thinking like this. That's what I'm telling you is how I'm thinking. Shout out to my nephew, Kai. Kai. Dispensary, you can't mess with this. You cannot mess with this dispensary. I don't care what dispensary. Oh my God, it tastes so good. It's one of them highs that just goes boom. I don't know, Kai. I don't know. God damn, boy. You knew who to call up when you got this. So if you know Kai, you better hit Kai up and say, Kai, Trap this, man. Trap's on there smoking some shit you done put in his lap. He gonna say, yeah. Shit. It's a different kind of runts. Man, I just see something happening on these buses, man. And I just want to tell parents, man, if you could drive your kid to school, man, drive your kid to school, man. I'm sorry. These buses ain't safe. After what I'm hearing from these kids and what I've seen, these buses are not safe. You heard it here first on the No Longer Trap podcast. The city buses are not safe for our children. I'm saying, and I know parents are like, what are you talking about, Trap? We ain't got no adults on there. We ain't got nobody. If these, God forbid, one of these kids bring a gun on bus to protect themselves, and they start licking that gun off on that bus, innocent people are going to get shot, not just the two fighting, because these guys are little kids. Innocent people are going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get trampled. People are going to be scared. Kids are going to get traumatized for the rest of their lives. We have to protect our kids. I just see something happen. After talk to your kids, ask them what's going on the bus. He'll tell you, and you're just gonna come back and go, you're just gonna comment right on this video. Yup, Trap, I talked to my son. He told me the homeboy had a gun on bus. One of his boys brings a gun. One of his other friends got a knife. On the bus. That's all I'm saying. There's no adults on the bus to neutralize the situation if it happens, or a fist fight. We know that a fist fight can escalate into something else. God damn, God, this shit is fire. Oof. I'm trying to keep my eyes open. Damn. Oof. These motherfuckers, I don't know what they're trying to do to me with this weed. They be like, man, I'm gonna give Trap this shit. He think he smokes. Damn. Look, I can't even. I'm trying to drag on this bitch slow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it out. I got another one too. Look at this one. Ah, damn. Jeez, God. Whew. That's some loud. Now that's loud. Let somebody come and tell me that ain't loud. Sheesh. Damn it. Yeah, but no bullshit. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe now. If you ain't shared this, go share it now. If you ain't grabbed your kid and told him, told her, yo, I don't want you down there fighting. I don't want you downtown doing nothing crazy.
Please leave your message.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's not what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a talk with our kids. We gotta let them know that it's not the way, man. That hanging out down there, that's a dub. Tell them just like that. The No Longer Trap said it. That's a dub. Tell them that's a dub, man. That hanging out downtown's a dub. When you hear the cops, when the cops come, you tell your kids, man, as soon as they see police, they turn the other way and go. Don't sit there and fight with the police. You're going to jail. When you get to jail, you're going to training school. Don't want to mess your life up. You're in school. You're already winning. You're downtown. You're coming from school. Don't come from getting educated to get uneducated, because that's what you're doing. Once you get in the training school, you're coming from doing something good to going right to something positive. That don't add up. You understand what I'm saying? So let's teach our kids that. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make sure we let them know that before they go every day. If you can let your child know that every day before they get on that city bus, you winning, because your child's going to understand. Your child's really going to understand. Your child's going to understand that. You know what I mean? All right, so let me switch topics, man. Now, I talked about that in my city. I'm coming back to that probably, because that's just always going to be in my head, because I got to make sure these kids are safe on these city buses. So I got to stress that we need security. We need a presence. We need an adult presence on these city buses. And let me tell you something before I get off this. Every adult is not suitable for every position. Because I be looking at some of these guidance counselors you guys got in these schools, these hallway monitors. If your hallway monitors, hey, excuse me, can y'all get out the hallway? Or you got something there, yo, can you guys get out the hallway? It's not gonna work. I know that's your cousin and that's why you guys hired him. I know that's your uncle, he got connected, that's why you got hired him. But you need real people to be out there in them hallways. You understand what I'm saying? You need to start hiring the guys, some serious guys, like guys that come home from the penitentiary that work with kids. You understand what I'm saying? Start giving them kind of jobs to the guys coming out of the penitentiary that been there before, that understand that struggle in life and where these kids are gonna go, so they can start building relationships with these kids. Because once I noticed, and shout out to Damon Harrell, you understand what I'm saying? Damon is a prime example. Dame goes to them schools and he works with these kids, and some kids that other people can't control. You know what? Dame can control. A man that never been to prison. So there are guys that can make that happen, but you gotta find the right ones. You just can't. You understand what I'm saying? If we really start caring about our schools, we'll start giving guys a chance. You really want a chance? Let's start giving guys a chance. You understand what I'm saying? And let's, if they want to talk the talk, let them walk the walk. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to say with that. All right. So I kind of never like talking about celebrities, but I found myself in the last couple of weeks talking about entertainment news. And I got a question for my audience. I'm going to tell you my opinion. I'm going to tell you how I feel. This is my opinion only. Is P. Diddy a scumbag? Is Puff Daddy a scumbag? Is Sean Combs a scumbag? That's I gotta ask that. I gotta ask that to my audience. The reason why I'm asking that is because a lot of allegations is coming out about P. Diddy robbed his artists. He don't pay. He didn't give them. Mace said he didn't give them rights to Black Rob, rest in peace, to Craig Mack, rest in peace, to Biggie, rest in peace. He never gave them parental rights to their music and and he robbed them basically. P. Diddy saying Mace owed him $3 million. Mace said, I don't owe you nothing, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing this up, and I'm going to tell you my opinion. All right. First and foremost, right? Is Diddy a scumbag? In my eyes, my opinion. Absolutely not. I'm going to tell you why. Puff Daddy, right? All right. I'm not gonna get to the logistics of contracts, of all of that money and all of that air money that kind of come out later during publishing rights and all that. What I'm gonna say is this: if a man can come into the hood and take some hood dudes, right, and change their lives and change the lives of their families, their grandkids, their kids after, without all of this contracts and all of that, because all in all, right, look at it like this. Without Puff Daddy, right, we wouldn't know about B.I.G. We wouldn't know about none of them. We wouldn't know about none of them hood dudes that Puff Daddy grabbed off the hood, put suits on, gold chains, put in mansions, Bentleys, traveled all over the world, right? Right? And made millions. Just think about this. All of this hate towards a man that all he did was help blacks make millions. Now, what the blacks did with the millions, they bought gold chains and see, when all of this was going down, back in 92, 91, 93, 94, 95, when all of that was going on, these dudes was in Bentleys, Rolls Royces, mansions. These dudes came from Project Steps. Are we forgetting that? These dudes came from Project Steps. Pissy Project Steps. They came from crack houses. They came from wearing the same clothes for 3 days. They came from prison cells. Come on, man. Why everybody attacking that black man? Why everybody attacking that black man? What did that black man do but make people... Yo, there's people that are living off that money right now. Think about how many kids Craig Mack helped. How many family members that Craig Mack helped when he was on. How many people Craig Mack took on vacation with him. How many people Craig Mack had living and staying with him in these mansions, and had Craig Mack in airplanes and with Bad Boy. How many people did Craig Mack change their lives? We got to look at that. It's a chain. P. Diddy did a chain of, he changed a lot of people's lives. And I don't think people see that. People are just going, oh, well, why couldn't it be back then? Diddy was taking a gamble. Why couldn't it be back then that maybe Diddy wasn't even educated enough to know about this? Maybe Diddy got swindled. Diddy's not even coming on saying, yo, you know what? I didn't even really know about copyrights then. I got these Jews giving me $20 million. I'm distributing it with these dudes, right? Whether I took 10 and distributed 10 to everybody else, they had nothing. And Diddy came down and grabbed Craig Mack off the Project Hallways and gave him $100,000. That's a plus. But he gave him millions. Craig Mack went through a lot of money, man. Them guys blew a lot of money. Them guys, you think that them guys was just rapping and didn't have no money? P. Diddy didn't give them, they had no money? Of course they had money. These are hustlers. Some of them are killers. These are real people. Man, let me tell you something. A hustler knows when he's being hustled. Point blank, period. A hustler knows when he's being hustled. A hustler knows when he's being swindled. All of that. So, all of these hustlers, if Biggie was this big notorious hustler, rest in peace to B.I.G., right? If Puff was hustling Big, you don't think Big knew that? Big was like, man, I don't care about that shit. Maybe Puff is doing that, but Puff took me out of Ben-Stuy. Puff got me looking like this. You remember what he said? I was big, black, ugly as ever. But now I stay Gucci down, rings to the socks, in my gym pops, in your Mitsubishi. Now girls see me. You understand what I'm trying to say? Puff Daddy did that. Puff Daddy took Big and said, yo, come on, man. He can rhyme. But let's be honest. Puff Daddy took a shot on Big. A big fat rapper, right? Heavy set, right? No money, from the streets, right? With a crew, right? Puff Daddy's looking at him. Puff Daddy's a jittery basketball. He's looking at Big like, I can't get him to dance. Damn. Now Puff Daddy's fly. Big got Army fatigues and Tim's on probably, right? He's looking at Big like, look at this big dude, man. You know what? I'm going to take a shot and put millions in Big's hands. Took Big and Little C's and Junior Mafia, took all of them out the hood. Gutter, all his whole crew. See, you guys ain't understanding. If you know the history of Bad Boy and Junior Mafia, yo, he took the whole crew. It was a whole crew Diddy took. Diddy was responsible for a whole crew. And he changed all of their lives. And how people gonna come now and say Diddy's a scumbag? I can't second that motion. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I can't second that motion. I can't second that motion, man. I really can't. I can't second that motion. I can't second that motion at all. Good morning. My brother's online. We live on air. My brother's up and at it. You know what's going on. Chief Rocker's in the building. Good morning, bro. So first and foremost, bro, peace. I love you, brother. God has blessed us and woke you up.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying? So check this out. P. Diddy.
Oh, God.
Do you think P. Diddy's a scumbag? Or do you think he's I just said my piece, you didn't hear me, so that's why I'm catching you off guard. I just told everybody how I feel, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel, so how do you feel? Hold on, I'm saying in regards to this, P. Diddy robbing his artists, P. Diddy didn't do shit for his artists, he didn't do nothing for them. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like he's not guiding people's careers the right way. He's taking advantage for his own self. And I feel like the walls are closing in on him with the Biggie stuff or whatever, because he definitely got involvement with that and a few other things. His house just got raided a couple weeks ago, and they've been quiet about that.
All right, you want to hear my opinion? Now listen to me, Chief, for 1 second before you interrupt, because we disagree. I disagree because I say this, Chief. That man changed lives. He grabbed all of them artists and took a chance with them. They was all in slums, in hallways, out of prisons, right, Chief? So just hear what I hear. Just
Everybody's not successful. Everybody's doesn't have their proper payment, production points, credits, or royalties.
I understand that part, Chief. I'm taking that logistic out of it. What I'm saying is, without Puff Daddy, there wouldn't have been no Biggie Smalls, no Mary J. Blige's. Nobody was taking chances with them. That's what I'm saying.
He didn't really care.
Huh?
He didn't really care. Puppy had beef with every fucking artist he had. Every artist.
Because they blew their money.
Biggie didn't blow his money. He was about to leave. He was about to do this shit with Junior Mafia and whatever his label was about to be called. He was about to leave Puppy.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
What? It's fact.
I'm saying that. All right, even if he was gonna leave Puffy, right? But what I'm saying is this, though, Chief. Right? Just hear me out, Chief. If that man, you're trying to tell me that man didn't change lives, man.
I'm not saying he didn't have an impact or change some lives, but it wasn't.
He changed everybody's life.
He didn't have everybody's best interest at hand. He's selfish. He's about himself.
How is he about himself when he said, I'm going to take my $20 million that they gave me to invest in a team, and he said, yo, I'm going to start Junior Mafia. I'm going to take Mary J. Blige. I'm going to start 112.
Junior Mafia.
Huh?
Why Lil Kim and them have beef with him? Why every artist have beef with him then?
Because he didn't have the logistics of the contract right. That's all.
Why not? Why
Because
not? He's the person that he
now,
is
Chief.
with the power that he got. Why not?
Now, Chief, why couldn't he have been somebody that made a mistake and didn't know? He probably didn't know.
They just had a 50th for Biggie celebration and stuff. Why he didn't invite Biggie's daughter and his mother? Why he still capitalizing off of Biggie being dead? He made more money off of Biggie being dead than Biggie being alive, and he ain't take care of the family like that.
I'm saying, do you have proof of that?
Yes. Go online and go look. It's all right there. It's all recent stuff. All recent shit.
Okay.
He don't do nothing for Biggie's son. He don't do nothing for the daughter, and he don't do nothing for the mom. Valetta Wallace was just on. If you pull up a video of her, she's talking about she still feels like he's a scumbag, and he definitely got a lot to do.
Hold on, we got a caller, Chief. Hold on, we got a caller. Okay, Benny, you lit, Benny.
Yeah, what's up, fellas? What's going on, fellas? Hey, I got a real quick question too about this. In life, if you take somebody and you help them, but you do them dirty while you're helping them to benefit yourself, is that really help? No. That's taking advantage of somebody. There you go. That's all I got to say. I'm out. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Now, Chief. So you think you hear me, Chief?
Yeah.
So all right, so you think that a manager trying to get somebody to the top, make them a celebrity, but gains more than a celebrity is a scumbag?
Well, it's up to the person that's signing the deal. It's really more or less their fault. Like if I come to you with a deal, if I come to you like, Chat,
yes,
here's a bird. Listen, if I'm like, Chat, here's a bird.
Yep.
And I tax you damn near double for it. And then I'm just like, yo, I have you bring back your profit to me too. You rounding up all this clientele, but I take all the profit and charge you.
Nah, that's a scumbag. That's a scumbag. That's a scumbag. That's a scumbag.
Exactly. So that's what he's doing with the music biz.
All right, but hold on.
360 deals. Niggas
Nah.
don't have no credits, production points, royalties, none of that stuff.
But Chief, hold on, Chief. 1 second now. Hear the other side of the coin. Chief, what if this now? Is this a scumbag? Now, if I'm just trying to make my money and I go to you and I go, yo, I here's this brick. I'm giving it to you for 20, right? You know, it's up to you to buy it, right? What I make on it is regardless of the point. You should never worry about. See, this is what these hustlers, these young dudes, they fail to realize. You gotta stop worrying about what somebody's making and just worry about what's the number in front of you. If the number in front of you is not letting you make nothing, then that's not your number. You got an option to say no. Now you can't get mad. Yeah, you can't get now. Once I go to you, Chief, and I go, yo, I got a contract for you to fight the dude you want to fight. What's his name?
Crip Mac.
Crip Mac. You want to fight Crip Mac, right? And I come to you with a contract, and I say, yo, I'm gonna give you 10 bands to fight Crip Mac. You find out that I made 60 bands, right? Are you mad?
I'm not gonna be mad because I signed for the whatever. But this is my thing.
That's all I'm saying. How can Big be mad or when Puffy put it in front of you and said, "Yo, brothers, you want to sign this contract? Read it over." They had ample time to get lawyers.
When people come from nothing and they have nothing, they're gonna be inclined to sign deals and stuff like that.
Exactly. So my point exactly, Chief. So what I'm trying to say is they had nothing. They was desperate. So when some like right now, Chief, right? Just a perfect example. If just say Gilly and Wallow come right now and they say, "Yo, Chief, Trap, I'm gonna give you guys 400,000 right now." You understand what I'm saying? And you say, "Yo, bro, what's up? Do you want to take it? Yo, fuck it, let's take it."
Turn into the Green Eye Monster because the niggas not have 400,000 before, so that's gonna be a lot. But if you're giving niggas that had nothing a little something, niggas gonna be soup to take that year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gonna be soup to take that, but then when time starts going on and you start understanding business and educating yourself a little bit, or you seeing what somebody made off you, what you was entitled to, that nobody enlightened you to or gave you, or whatever, you're gonna want to change it up. You're gonna want a different contract. You're gonna want to do things differently.
Yeah. I knew Gordy in the building.
You know what I'm saying? That's not right. Like, look at Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker only got paid $20,000 for Friday. They had no idea that movie was gonna blow up. Ice Cube made over $200 million off that movie. He didn't break nobody else off.
Actors on strike right now.
So is Ice Cube a bad guy for that?
I can't say he's a bad guy, and I can't say he's good either, because I don't know out the kindness of his heart did he break off anybody else that he.
Yeah, but this you got to look at it like this. All right, what? All right, can I say that?
If I was Ice Cube and I needed you for a part of my movie, and you agreed at the beginning what would happen, no idea that this movie was gonna blow up, and I'm gonna make $250 million off of this, and you only got $20,000 for your part, and I was just like, I didn't break you off out of the $250 million I got, and I was like, yo, you signed the contract for whatever. Am I a piece of shit?
All right, but Chief.
$250 million, you got only 20,000.
All right, so Nuke, check this out, Chief. Check this out, Nuke. So now, do you think that Ice Cube made stars when he gambled on that movie?
He made stars.
Exactly.
Whether he got paid a lot or not.
Yes, he made stars. Yes, the opportunity, and that's all I'm saying with Diddy. I said he gave all of them guys opportunities that nobody was giving them. He put millions in the Biggie, all of them. Now, did he rob them in the contract aspect? I believe so, but I believe also.
Tupac died. Tupac was the artist that he became. And Tupac died, but Tupac didn't have nothing in his name. His mother was broke. His mother didn't get taken care of.
That's true. Yep.
So is Suge Knight a piece of shit? Even as much as he was claiming Pac was his boy, his brother, and all of that?
Nah, I believe now in that Suge Knight situation with the Pac stuff, now I got a different view on that too, because nobody wanted to get Pac out of jail. Everybody, no, but hold up, Chief, just listen. When they had $1 million bail, right? He wrote to everybody. Read it. Just hear me out. 1 second. He wrote to everybody. Nobody wanted to put up $1 million to get him out. Hold up. Suge Knight went to them Jews and said, "Yo, come on, man. Let me take a shot with this million." They didn't want him to take the. Nobody wanted Suge to take it.
Suge came to his rescue first. Pac didn't beg for that. That nigga came with a deal. Pac's back is against the wall. He's in the joint.
It's a hustle move.
Do you know why though? Nobody. You want to know the deep-rooted reason why nobody answered the phone? It's not because they don't like Pac. A lot of people love Pac. It's more
because they knew what kind of artist Pac was.
Bro, you can't put your whole career and your entity behind somebody that's willing to die about his word. He's standing for the people. Not everybody else is standing for the people. You know how there's like silent racists and then there's like people that are like really racist out there?
Yeah.
Pac was like a real activist. He wasn't like a pro-black. He was really like a Black Panther. Like, so like if you kinda were strong, you ain't his people. Like he's standing for all people. He's really speaking for higher ups. So like if he's doing that, there's higher ups of white people that might want him down. So if you kind of help Pac in any way, you probably you're looking like you're taking his side.
So that's why nobody helped him?
I'm seeing me being older now. Now I understand that's why.
So that's why you're thinking nobody helped Pac. When Pac was looking for that $1 million, and everybody was seeing that Pac was a rebel, and nobody wanted to help him because he was a rebel.
Want to be tied into
Exactly.
a conscious black man like that had that type of power and influence over his people. You know what I'm saying?
He just has a strong word. His point of view is just like he's willing. He's like a Malcolm X, but a rapper form. You feel me?
Rest in peace to Pac, man.
But we need people like him in this day and age. That's why Kanye's. Believe it or not, that's Kanye right now. Believe it or not, that is Kanye West right now, bro. But we are in the day to day, so we won't notice until later what he was doing, bro. I promise you, niggas.
Kanye,
yeah,
Kanye
bro.
is
I
like
remember
I
y'all
knew.
talking about Tupac the way niggas looking at Kanye, bro. I remember y'all young old heads doing that, like older people doing that.
No.
Would you sign a 360 deal right now with where you're at with your music and your music career, business, anything you know or anything like that? Coming from nothing, would you?
All right. Oh yes, perfect example.
Explain the 360
I'm
deal.
gonna explain it. You're not getting royalties for the same deal that Mace signed. Mace said Puffy gave him $1 million cash up front. He gave him $750,000 cash. That was his first check. Would you sign and get?
That money's coming back after.
Whether it's coming back to get in the game right now.
In order to get your publishing back, you got to pay him $750 back.
Yes, the back.
Coming from where I'm at right now.
Right now, if he came in this door.
Yes, I am.
That's all I was saying. He's giving you the opportunity to
it's
get into the
different
door.
where we are in Rhode Island. There's no music scene, so we need all chances and great chances we can get. If I can make it work off 100,000. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make a.
Check it out. You sign a 360 deal. They give you $1 million there, but you end up paying most of that money back because of everything that it took to create your contract. Then they tell you.
Hold on, Mom. I'm gonna call you back. I'm on the radio.
Money, 80% of your money that you gotta produce is gonna come from you performing and doing shows, but it's gonna come from you doing shows only. But what if they're not promoting you right and nobody's booking you for concerts?
That's why. Look, you gotta take a 360 deal under the impression that you're gonna work yourself out of the deal. You're gonna work without their help. You're gonna use that money that you got. You gotta have an investment in a.
Artist was getting ready to do, and a lot of things like that.
You know who did that? But this is the thing with 360 deal. We can't talk about it like it's a bad thing. It works for certain people. It works for certain artists. You know who had a 360 deal that's famous and rich as fuck right now? You know what artist? Young Thug signed a 360 deal at the beginning of his career. 5 of them. Shit, he done paid all them shits off and got other deals. You feel me? There's people like that.
Everybody doesn't have that success or get that support to be able to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that end up falling
Nipsey
off.
Hussle, Nipsey, people like them. Like Nipsey had no buzz. He made a buzz off of marketing, mass marketing, and being a businessman and teaching people how to be like business savvy and shit like that. Like he sold his albums for $100. One album for $100. Jay-Z brought 10,000 of them. How many you think? What's that? That's 100. That's what's that? 50K, 100K off rip, bro. Like you feel me?
And the people that bought
Jay-Z
that,
brought what?
Jay-Z brought 10,000 copies of Nipsey Hussle's CD when he was alive. This is when he's alive. You feel me? I think it was the Marathon. One of them shits when he first dropped. He dropped it and it dropped with $100, and it come with like a shirt. It come with like a bundle of shit, but it was $100 for the album. Jay-Z brought 10,000 of them. That nigga went gold instantly. You feel me? Because the other 10,000 is the streets. But bro, definitely, that's how was his marketing scheme, bro. So he killed him, bro. Like Nipsey when it ran it up, he showed niggas how to make money. But they took him. But you feel me? The people that go, Pac was teaching us. Pac knew so much more about the people that I'm around in music that are older than me. Pac knew so much more about the world than all of them, bro. Like some people forget.
A lot of that is due to his upcoming raising being.
We turn our chin to a lot of racism and derogatory shit that Pac would never, nigga. You feel me, bro? And that's why I love Pac. That's why I give him the up more than every other artist.
Let's talk about this now. If Pac was alive,
Oh God.
how you think Pac would have felt about the Floyd?
Oh God, Pac would have got killed for speaking up about it. It's one of them. He would have talked up about it until forever.
Do you think Pac would have started a rally, a riot, a peaceful rally? What do my viewers think?
Pac was saying before he passed, he started talking about he was starting to get political and having seats next to this one and that one or whatever. People didn't want Pac to have that with the following that he got just from the music alone.
Talk about Sharpton. None of them black dudes would have had shit on Pac right now, bro.
Nothing.
Pac was pro-black. You couldn't change his mind. You had to kill him, bro. I promise you, bro.
The better artist between the two as well. You know what I'm saying?
You had to kill him. Biggie was Biggie is a good artist. I'm not knocking Biggie. But as far as humanitarian, like who speaks for the people?
Yeah, because Biggie was a better rapper than Pac.
Biggie wasn't outside like I fuck for the people. No, you ain't doing not fuck you.
Yes, Pac was for the
beating
people.
Beating up our black people. Ain't nobody in the industry talking about it till today. Not even today.
That's
Ain't
like
talking about it. Pac was the last nigga, bro.
Biggie was money, clothes, hoes. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said Biggie was a.
And that's what
I don't want to say a better lyricist than Pac. Yes, I do.
And that's why I don't fuck with Diddy's, bro.
What? Ho! You didn't say that.
Diddy's not doing shit for the people.
Did you hear what he said? He said that Pac was.
Pac was able to cover way more than what Biggie could cover. Biggie, you ain't never heard no political song from Biggie. You ain't heard.
Oh no, I'm not. I just said he was a better political, all around about life rapper than Biggie. But I'm talking about the.
He's well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? He could cover and relate to more people than Biggie.
All right, so.
But when it came to sound,
All right, so is Pac better than? Was Pac a better lyricist than Wyclef? I mean, what's his name, man? Was Khalid? He's one of my favorite damn lyricists. Nah, not Wiz Khalifa, man. What the hell is his name, man? Talib Kweli.
Hell yeah.
Talib Kweli is one of the
way
best.
Better than him, bro. Pac was way better. You know why? Because Pac, you had to listen to Pac shit 7 times for you to be like, oh shit, this nigga said this, bro.
I think Pac was more on a revolutionary gangster shit.
You had to go through something to rip, bro. I had to go through some shit to know what he was talking about, bro.
Nah, cause Dear Mama was serious.
Come on, bro.
Brenda had a baby.
Name one song Biggie made like Dear Mama, bro.
All I wanna be is a soldier, a soldier. I see, you know what I'm saying?
What song you ever listened two from Biggie that made you cry? Or really think about your mother or your life or upcoming and shit like that.
I know Biggie. I mean, Pac was more of a different type of rapper.
You know what else, Chief? Fucking Diddy doesn't do nothing. Like we don't feel he does anything for the community. It's been too long. You feel me? Jay-Z and them niggas. And at least Beyonce, you hear about them freeing people, trying to do rejustice.
And I think Diddy is terrible in that division. Diddy, and I say this to you because I don't see. This is my opinion. That's
his last thing he needs to do.
No, because he might be doing a lot of things behind closed doors.
That's what I'm also saying.
But you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, Diddy, from what we see, Diddy, you don't do nothing for.
You might have a school in New York, but we don't know.
And what was done to him too. You know what I'm saying? He learned the business. He got himself in a successful position after he made the money that he made.
Hold up, Ronnie's calling in. Hold up, Ronnie's calling. Yo, you're live on the air, Ronnie Ron.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, I thought you was calling in. Hey,
Big live, nigga. I got a court date. I'm supposed to go to court, nigga.
Oh, God, no.
Call me when I get out of court, nigga.
I bet. All right. Yo. Yeah, but hey, man, I just believe, man. I just believe, man, that Pac was a better all-around entertainer and a better, well-versed rapper about life than Biggie. But far as the slums, far as them stories we wanted to hear about, far as that gown gutter, yo, that's what we wanted to hear about.
I choose music that's gonna enlighten me or empower me mentally.
Yes, now as a grown man.
To live my life by.
Yes, now. Chief, yes, you'll do that now as a grown man.
Where you are. It depends where you are. It just depends where you are. Because some days I wake up, I want to hear this. Some days I wake up, I want to hear that. It's all about how you feel. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not even gonna give one or the other the best.
Hey, because, hey, Chief, some days I wake up, bro, I don't be wanting to listen to no hip hop.
But if you get all that from one artist, everything that you're feeling, you can get from one artist. There's not too many artists that's like that. Pac was all of that. Pac could give you some political shit. He can give you some party shit. He can give you some ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? He can give you some shit that make you think about your life.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
Come on,
fact.
man.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Shout out to my Instagram, man. Everybody that's tuning in live today for the first time, I'm on my Instagram. You understand what I'm saying? We live and direct. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't subscribed to the No Longer Trap podcast, I want you to go to YouTube and subscribe. Come on, rock with me, man. Check me out, man. If you ain't check it out, I got a dope show. Oh, we got a lot of blues. Yo, I think I'm going on Instagram all the time. Oh, God. Shout out to y'all. Oh, yeah. New Gordy is in the building. You know that.
Shout out to Newport boys.
Everybody, shout out to Newport.
Chief.
Newport's in the Chief.
Yaya checked in.
Yaya checked in.
That's my little cuz.
You know, Yaya checked in.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to everybody checking in on Instagram.
Big Dame Dollar.
Dame
Mr.
Dollar.
October.
Yo, if you ain't tuned in, man, go tune in on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go viral on Instagram. Oh, I'm going viral today.
Backtrack to my boy Yaya. He got some heat, man.
Shout out to Yaya, man.
Yo, right here. He's in here. He's in the comments.
Not just because he's my cousin, but I really feel like my cousin's the best artist from out there right now.
Him right here, I just pinned. Yaya go crazy, man.
Him and what's the one you call him? Yellow Trap.
Oh, Yellow. Oh, yeah, Yellow be spitting.
My boy Tavion,
Tabon, yeah, shout out to that, man.
Tavion and Yaya, the nicest niggas from the island.
My boy need to stay at it, man. Don't stop. You already know how I'm coming.
Now, I just want to know, how does people feel about Diddy? You understand what I'm saying? Your personal thoughts on him. Me personally, like I told y'all, I just believe that Diddy was an artist that, he was a person that changed people's lives. He changed grand people's lives. He changed, no matter what he did with the contracts, he took Biggie out the hood. He took Craig Mick. But at that time, he wasn't where he's at now. You gotta think, he was dreaming.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He's a man with a vision. You know what I'm saying? All right, just hear me out, Chief. Just hear me out though first. This is a man that's that I think he was 23 years old, fresh out of college, and he was trying to get his career moving, right? And he's seen an opportunity to uplift his career, right, and help somebody else. So at the same time, whether he was helping himself more he made people to superstars. He turned Mary J to a superstar. He turned Biggie Smalls to a superstar. Who would have known Craig Mack? Yo, hold up, Chief. Just let me. Who would have known? Who would have gave? Rest in peace, Craig Mack. Who would have gave that ugly motherfucker a shot?
Yo, you're retarded.
Who would have gave Craig Mack a shot? Be honest. When he dropped No Flavor in Your Ear, he had the whole world bust into that song.
That's crazy, he did.
We didn't care what Craig Mack looked like. But just hear me out. Diddy said, you know what, Craig Mack? I'm taking you out that dirty, pissy hallway, and I'm going to put you in these nice-ass jeans that he had on, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Craig Mack was in Bentleys, all of that back then. He never was in no mansions. He never flew around the world.
It wasn't Craig Mack's trap, yo. Just because a nigga puts you in some nice clothes and takes you out the...
Oh, so after he gave Craig Mack them clothes, he took them back, you're saying, Chief?
I think Craig Mack was the only one with his
Just because a
publishing,
nigga
bro.
takes you out the hood, got you riding around in Bentleys and this and that, when you don't have nothing in your own name or that you don't own yourself, and if your relationship was to deteriorate with that person, all that shit is going too.
Yeah, but Craig Mack said that out of his own mouth.
Shit for Craig Mack.
He gave him.
Come over too.
He made millions.
We're gonna watch all these videos. Everything that I'm telling you, we're gonna watch this shit later. And I'm.
All right, hold on. We got a caller, Chief. Chief, we got a caller.
This nigga to his biggest artist. Why you think everybody had an issue with him? Mary, everybody.
Okay, Benny.
You heard, bro. You heard, bro.
Hey, Benny.
What up, L?
You got a question, Benny?
Yeah, man. Just to change a little subject real quick. I was thinking about this, man, heavy.
So Benny's got a question.
If you guys had a chance to adopt a child, would it be a boy or a girl, or in what age would you like to do that?
Save that one.
If you had a chance, if you was financially set and all this, but would it be a boy and a girl, and what age would you actually adopt?
All right, say that.
I bet. I'm going to answer that in 1 second, Benny.
So Yaya said.
All right.
I'll get back to work, man.
All right, got you.
Yaya said, Diddy definitely could have did his artists better. Like, you know how the Jewish people be having their people? He could have did us better, like that type shit.
All right, he said, Yaya said how the Jews.
He could have gave niggas
recorded
the game
excellent
early, which is
Ben.
a fact, bro.
Yes, he could
And I'm
have.
glad you on game, bro.
Yes.
They not finna play none of my niggas.
Yes, Yaya. I definitely agree with
Hell
Yaya.
yeah, that's a
saying-
fact.
But
Because
Yaya,
messing our own niggas nowadays.
nah, but
that's
y'all,
all.
I want you to understand something, y'all. I
Game
really
ain't
need to
sold.
understand.
It ain't to be told. It's sold. That's
Yeah,
what we gonna tell
he
you.
took these guys out of the pissy steps, and he said Craig Mack said he made millions.
Trap.
Craig Mack said he traveled the whole world.
Let me.
How many people, Yaya, do you know that's nice that are in it that are gonna get that opportunity?
No, Trap. It ain't even about that, bro. It's about each one teach one. You feel me? Like, for instance, we making shirts.
Yeah.
You not make a shirt before, right?
No,
How'd you make it? How'd you learn?
you told me
And how long did it take me to teach you?
a day.
You feel me, bro? But it was all in benefit for you, right? So you can help yourself and help you in what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's all we got to be doing for each other every day, my nigga. But everybody be scared to help each other.
Shout out to
Thinking that-
Magic Ink, man, because they taught
Facts,
me.
bro.
He taught me how to get my supplies. See, that's how it works.
That's what he's
You understand what I'm
saying. Like when you sign somebody, you don't have to keep all the game from them. You can slowly like feed them game so that they don't kill themselves. But you can like really help people and let them help themselves. But if you ain't trying to do that, then you're really not for them. That's what Diddy was about, kinda. He had like his little.
And shout out to everybody that hit me up and tell me they want to edit my videos for me. They want to be the editor. Yo, I appreciate you.
got a few of those.
You know, understand what I'm saying? And
We need help.
You know what I'm
Tap in.
saying? And
Diddy knew what he was doing, but
that's real.
everyone he did it. Everyone he did put on, they was pros and cons to it, like yeah. So everybody he put on, it was like a pro and a con. So like that's true. Like they could have made more with the situation they had, regardless of just having the name. Like you're with Diddy. You signed with Bad Boy. You could have made way.
You
more.
could have made more money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You could have need me.
So
all the
you're
time.
saying Mary J could have made more money than she's made now in her life?
No, she's kind of like certain artists are coddled on the label because they need their artist. That's a main artist on.
So you're saying she made her money?
Hell, she made her money and some. Hell
so
yeah.
So P. Diddy made her a millionaire.
Hell, she made herself a millionaire also. But yeah, hell yeah.
What you mean she made herself? Because without Diddy, she wouldn't be nowhere.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. But
all right, can you say now? All right, let's go. Let's keep. You just want to talk about people robbing people. So you guys think that Birdman robbed the whole Cash Money then? You just gotta say that Birdman. Let's talk about it. You gotta say it. New Gordy, Chief Rocker. You gotta say that Birdman robbed all his artists. Am I right?
Chief, what you think, Chief?
What you think, Chief?
Both of them. He took care of niggas on the back end later. Some of, not everybody, some being selective.
He did burn a lot of. He burned a lot of producers too, though.
Okay. Now, when he took all of them dudes, they was 12, 13 years old, hanging on street corners. Does that count for anything? Does that count for anything? That's all I want to know. Does that count for you saying, yo, all right, yeah, he did swindle niggas, but he turned all of them into millionaires.
Is that in the contract?
Huh?
Is that in the contract?
I don't even think, he said they didn't even sign contracts. He just took them off the street, so that's why. Look at Young Money.
Birdman robbed them all, he said.
He said Birdman robbed them all. Wow. Hey, yo, people on Instagram said Birdman robbed them all.
Everybody.
Wow. Damn, Birdman, you getting a bad rap from the No Longer Trap.
And coming at Birdman, even Jay Prince had to get involved with that situation to get Birdman to break Wayne off.
Lil Wayne left too. Verbal agreements.
You gonna roll that, bro?
Verbal agreements, yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. See, that's why
it's hard for blacks to stay ahead. There's a lot of black millionaires, but imagine how many more there would have been if people just gave little game, just like gave insight. Like if G Unit, if 50 grabbed all them niggas on the arm, like instead of.
50's different.
Instead of.
Oh, do you think 50 robbed him?
No,
let's go.
No, 50 ain't robbed him, but I think 50 could have been a better friend, bro.
He was making them niggas earn this. They had to really work for this. He was only paying niggas for what
He
the
could
fuck they did.
he could have been a better friend, bro.
He gave them the game. He showed them how to do whatever. He gave them the whole blueprint. A lot of people in them predicaments or situations when they're that artist or that producer or that nigga, they're not giving all their people the game like that to where they can be standing in the same situation as them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You heard 50 all the time. Them niggas was lazy. Them niggas was lazy. They didn't want to work. They think they're gonna keep getting.
That was his claim
to
to fame.
And I believe this. And I believe this, man. Hit that share button, man. Hit that like button on Instagram, man. Share this, let everybody know we live on Instagram today. But I believe this. I believe 50's whole motion was, yo, fellas, you niggas, I done put you niggas and took you out the hood and gave you money. And now, like, yo, one thing that 50 said, hey, yo, Fifth, yo, I swear I love you for this, what I'm about to tell you. 50 said, he said, you know why? He said, I walked into a meeting and I looked at all my artists. He said not one artist had G-Unit clothing on. They all had on Versace, Benevici, da-da-da. He said I was paying them each a check, 30 grand a month to wear and sponsor G-Unit clothing. He said I cut every check from that day forward. I cut them niggas all the way down from Mobb Deep. He said he chopped everybody down. Yo, you just don't want to wear G-Unit clothes. Ain't nobody getting the check for 30. He said he was giving them boxes of G-Unit clothes delivered to their houses, hotels. They was just throwing the boxes and giving them to their family members and wasn't even rocking the clothes. 50 said, I chopped them down and said, you know what? You's got to earn your money.
Yeah, he definitely told them that they got to earn their money. He ain't going to just be giving them or breaking them off what he's getting because they're not doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Especially when it comes to songs. If we're G-Unit, I'm 50, and all you're doing is writing your lyrics to your songs and hopping on tracks, but you're not doing nothing else, why do you feel that you're entitled to get anything next to what I'm getting when I'm creating everything?
I don't even know. That shit is...
50 didn't do his artist dirty. shit with Buck. Everything that went left with him.
This is an HTV joint.
Champagne and good vibes. Yeah. Las Vegas counting thousands. Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Lost champagne.
C23. Pack your shit. Hey Thomas, let
From my cousin Sean, Manhunt. Shout out to Manhunt.
Shout out.
He was one of the dope artists from New
Shout out to Manhunt, man. Manhunt was one of the dope artists that came out of Rhode Island.
Manhunt had a relationship with Puffy. I remember when Manhunt, Tanya Oliveira's brother T.O. and her cousin J.D., they had a group called Ground Floor from Newport back in the day.